I am just jamming to the music in my mind. This is Dr. G, and today I wanted to talk about 5 ways to promote your podcast if you have no publicist. And who has no publicist? This girl. This girl has no publicist. So I am feeling your pain. And getting the word out about the podcast has been interesting, right? And so there's some things that you can do which can help out with that. So if you've been struggling with that, then hopefully this will be very much valuable content for you and it will be helpful to you. So the first thing that you need to do is be really clear on your audience. So you need to know who your audience actually is. So if you're on a media platform, you can go and look at your demographics. You can see how old they are, what the gender is, etc. Like all those things are going to be really helpful to let you know who exactly your audience is. And once you are clear on your audience and you know who they are and what they're up to, then you can hone in on what really matters to them. So what are the things that they're interested in? What really matters to them? What kind of things hold their attention, right? And so you want to make sure that that's important. And topics that they're interested in, maybe memes that they may follow, like all of that. You want to hone in on that. And then you want to brainstorm ways in which you can become more visible. And you want to be visible to your audience and other people like them, because guess what? That's your tribe, and you want to attract your tribe. So how can you do it? So one, maybe 5 ways. Today. There are many more. If you'd like to hear the rest, definitely hit me up and I will give you a list. I think I have it somewhere here. So just hit me up and I'll give you a list of the rest. So the first one is contests. Okay. So you can run a contest. You can make the prizes be very attractive to those within your tribe, to encourage others to see your show, to enjoy your show, and to basically to share and utilize your show. So you run a contest and you make a really attractive prize to those that you would like to listen to the show, and so that they will share with their friends, and as a return for that, have entries into the contest for a greater chance of winning. So everybody loves contests. Everybody likes to win something. So definitely think about doing a contest, because that's a great way to get exposure for your show. The next one is be a guest. So be a guest on as many shows within the area in which you'd like to reach those kinds of people for your tribe. So if there's a show that's in a parallel space as you, and you know that people who are listening to that show are going to also be part of your tribe or be potentially part of your tribe, you want to be on guests on those shows. You want to get on those shows. You want to promote your podcast. You just want to do that, because that is going to really help your exposure and visibility. The next thing is you want to do shout outs. So if somebody is leaving a comment on your show, you want to shout them out, because people love it, absolutely love it. I know I love it. I know you probably love it, but people love it when they get acknowledged. And so when they do something positive and they get acknowledged, it reinforces that behavior. And so they'll continue to do that. They'll encourage others to do that. And it just gives you even more visibility for your show. So shout outs are really, really cool. And everybody loves when you say, I'd like to give a shout out to you. Thank you so much for subscribing to the show, for leaving a positive comment. Love it, love it, love it. Shout out to you. Oh my goodness. I'm having too much fun. It's crazy. All right. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to be active where your audience lives. So wherever they are, whatever they're doing on social media, wherever they are, whatever they're into, you want to be active in those groups. You want to be active on those sites. You want to be doing the thing so that you can be seen. You want to be adding the value. You want to be asking the questions. You want to do that thing, because that is going to give you visibility, and that is what you want for your show. And then last one is swaps and drops. So you can get with a colleague of yours who has a show. You can swap shows. So you can literally, you go on their show, they come on your show. You know, you can even do something even more gangster. This is what I did with a show. It's called the Curio Podcast. And we did this for April Fools, actually. And it was really neat because I had never met these ladies who have the show and Cass. I never met Cass, and I never met her partner, whose name right now, I'm super sorry, has escaped me. But I never met these two amazing ladies, and I would not have encountered them. Our audience would never have known about each other or each other's shows had we not done a swap. So they did a takeover. So I took over their show and they took over my show, and then it was cool. We did a swap. So you could do it that way, or you could just do like a guest exchange. So you be on their show and then they are on your show. So that's another way to do it. And then drops is where you promote the other person's podcast on your show. So swaps, right? So simple and so fun, and a great way to expand your audience and your visibility. So I'm going to go over the 5 things again. The first one was contest. Everybody wants to win something. Make it cool, make it fun, make it great for them to be able to share the show and leave a review or whatever it is so that they can potentially win a prize. I mean, a lot of people do that kind of thing, and they're more willing to share that, refer it to a friend, etc. The other one is be a guest. So be a guest on as many shows as you would like, and then get your name of your show out there. Get it out there so that more and more people will be willing to listen to it and give it a shot. And then number 3 was shout outs. So shout outs to you for leaving a positive comment. Shout out to you for leaving 5-star rating, whatever it is, like big shout outs to the peeps, because let me tell you, it makes a lot of difference when someone feels acknowledged, like you, for tuning in, for subscribing to the channel, which you're going to do because this is live on YouTube as well. You're going to subscribe to the channel. So thank you. And thank you for watching if you're looking at it on the Facebook page. And, so shout out to you because you're awesome. And then the next, be active. So wherever it is that your tribe is located, you need to be there. You need to be active. You need to be dropping those funny memes. You need to be asking those provocative questions. You need to be giving the content that your audience is craving. You need to be doing that because your activity is going to give you that know, like, and trust factor. And it's also going to give you more eyes, more ears on your content. And that's what you want. And then last but not least is swaps and drops. So whether it is actually swapping, like doing a takeover of the show, that's fantastic, lots of fun. Or you're just going to be going on each other's show. That's also super fun. The other way is you're just going to drop, the episode, like drop information about that person's podcast. So you're on your show and you're talking and you're giving shout outs essentially to the other person's show, and you're saying, hey, check out the show, support the show, and they do the same thing for you. It works amazingly well. And so those are 5 for you guys. I did it again. You have to catch me when I do that. I'm not supposed to do that because it is not very personal. I want you to know that I am talking to you, okay? It's not you guys. It's not y'all. It is you. I'm talking to you. So I just want to put that out there. All right. So that's what I have for you today. I'm showing you my little behind the scenes there. See, I have made the studio so that I put wallpaper up on the concrete in the basement, and it doesn't continue all the way. So you saw me out. You saw my backstory, and you know my backstory now. So don't tell anybody. Okay, it's a secret. Okay. All right. So this is it. I hope that you will be strong, be brave, unleash your greatness. This is Dr. G. Until next time.